Recording and rolling up and down the fingers. And there's Bill. Very good. Good Saturday crowd. Into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrist. Up to the knuckles and across. And we'll leave the ball in the palms, interlace the fingers, and squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. And release. Let's toss the ball up or bounce it down or both. Three, two, one. Put the ball on the floor. Assess the feet. And step on the ball right in the middle of the foot, pressing down 3 times. Bring the ball up to the knuckles, press down once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to just below the ball of the foot and press down. Press at the side of the top of the heel. And in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release. Reassess. Repeat with the other foot 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Rest in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess how the feet feel. And let's do some wood chops through the middle. And then diagonally from one end to the other, one side to the other. And then the other side. And then shake the tree. Three, two, one, center. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with some ocean wave breathing. And fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step out, gather in starlight. And center, gather from the other side. And center, step forward. And then elbow towards the opposite knee, don't need to touch. And slap the heel in the front. And then slap it behind you. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk or march or jog. We're going to do some chair exercise today. We're going to do some sit to stands to start, sort of like a squat. About 10. Still do squats if you wanted, I guess. But be safe, whatever you do, including what you're doing. Get the heart rate going. And we'll do some 5 Tibetans after class. And I'm gonna get going with a run, I think, for myself. In about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. And 20. And 30, 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers, bring the hands up overhead. Come up on your toes if you can. Come back down, lean back if you can. Come back to center, drop one hand, lean in that direction. Go the other way. And come back to center, interlace the fingers again, bring the hands down to the chest and push out. Come on down. Interlace the fingers behind the back, raise the hands up, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And go a little higher. Come back down and shrug. Swim. And do a backstroke. Breaststroke. Then the arms tap the shoulders. Bring one arm across the body, press in at or above the elbow. And then the other. And first arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Bring the elbows behind the head and rock them back and forth. And come on down, form an L, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release, squeeze. Release and squeeze. Release, bring the hands down, rotate at the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Come back to center. And bring your hand overhead, cup the ear, look up, chin up, eyes looking at the ceiling, tug gently. And then chin on the collarbone, still tugging. Look down towards the floor out of the corner of your eye. Come back to center and do the same thing the other way. Looking up. And down. And let's grab a stick. We are going to do the booyah stick routine, so let's do some flip flops. And then we're gonna do some big circles out. And then in. And then laterals. And go the other way. And then bring the stick behind the back into the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. And then lean back if you can, otherwise keep twisting. Come back to center, tuck in your chin and peck like a pigeon. And then bring the stick up to the shoulders. Twist the torso, keep the head and hips facing forward. And then bring the stick up overhead, down below the waist, up overhead again, and down below in the back if you can. Keep it at the shoulders and push out. And then bring it down to one side. Hold on at or near the top and swing behind. Do the same thing on the other side. And then bring the stick to the middle, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top, step back, feet are about shoulder width apart. You're going to scrunch your toes into the ground and come back onto the fifth metatarsal and hold. And then roll towards the first and back towards the fifth, back and forth. Keeping the toes pressed into the ground. And that's that. So let's put the stick down and grab a chair. I'm going to start with some sit to stands. I'm going to move my arms around. You don't have to, keep them where you feel safest. Or you can follow me. I'm going to do 10. And then we'll sit down. We're going to be, put your back against the back of the chair, raise your feet and kick. And then come on back down. Bring one foot up and rotate at the ankle. Go the other way. And then point the toes towards and away from the shin. And then lean forward from the waist, hinging, press down on the knee of the leg that's crossed. And come back up, cross the other leg, and rotate at the ankle. Go the other way. Point towards and away from the shin. And then lean into the knee as you hinge at the waist. Come on back. You're still with your back against the chair. Stomp some grapes. You can do it with both feet at the same time, or alternate doing it with both feet and alternate. Three, two, one. All right. Come forward to the middle of the chair. Hands are up in the air. You're going to lean forward about 45 degrees and go back. You can also do it across your chest if you can't raise your hands. And then cross your hands and tap the back of your chair and come forward, keeping your stomach engaged, your core engaged. All right. Come on back in the chair, press your palms together in prayer position and push. And then one palm on top of the other, grab your fingers and pull. Other way. Pop the biceps. Turn sideways in the chair, grab the back. Look over your back shoulder as you twist at the waist and hold. And release. And twist one more time. And release. Go the other way. Twist. And release. And twist. Release, come forward, spread your legs, go and try to touch. You don't have to, but go towards your toes. And then come on back up and we'll do some seated jacks. All right. That's it. You can remain seated for the breath work, or you can stand up and put the chair aside now, whatever suits you. This is not one that usually results in lightheadedness, but if you do feel lightheaded standing up, sit down. It's a nice deep breath in through the nose, almost full, and then take one more inhale through the nose and then exhale through the mouth slowly with a whoosh sound. We're gonna do 5 rounds. Here we go. All right, we're gonna stand up. If you're sitting down, we're gonna get rid of this chair and rub those hands together. You cultivate chi and form a chi ball. And the center to breasts. Let us open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center to breasts. Bring down chi from above. And gather it from below. And
Thank you, Thom.
Mira, have a great cruise.
You too.
Thank you. And there we go. All right. Richard,
Yes, Tom,
have a great weekend.
you too.
All right, thank you. Bill, good to not see you, but have you hit board. Have a great weekend.
Hear me okay?
Now I can, yep.
Yeah, I just want to say I didn't show the screen because I'm still in my PJs.
Okay, that's good. That's a good sleep.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay,
well.
good. Thanks. Bye-bye. And great to see you, Ava. I am going to do the 5 Tibetans. I am. Going to start with some spins. You can twist at the waist and swing your arms. Or do some spins. You can do them slower than I do. And when you're done, do take your breaths. Take your time. We're going to get down on the floor on our backs. And hands are by the side. In the regular version, the legs are extended, head, neck, and shoulders come up, chin tucks, and the legs come up. You can modify that by putting the soles of the feet on the floor and lifting them off the ground. If you need support in the lower back, put your hands back there underneath. Or put them behind your head if you need support at the neck. I'm going to do a regular version, do what feels right for you, up to 11, up to. Being the key word there, stop when you can go no further. Here we go. And when you're done, take 2 breaths. We're gonna get up on our knees. Put our hands on the hamstrings or glutes. Lean back, come forward. Now, if you can't do back extensions, just come back on your knee with your knees. That's 1. Up to 11. And when you're done, take 2 breaths. We're gonna sit down. Hands are by the hips. You can put them behind if you need to. Feet are extended in the regular version, but again, if you want to, you can put the soles of the feet on the floor. Either way, you're coming into an inverted table. 1, up to 11. And then take 2 breaths. We're going to turn around. Modified version is tabletop to cobra. But regular version is down dog to up dog. You can do a combination of the 2. Or pick the one that's right for you, up to 11. And then we're gonna turn around, sit down, cross our legs, however feels comfortable this morning. And take 2 breaths. We're gonna rotate 6 times in one direction, 5 in the other, either sitting up or bending over. At the end, we're gonna stretch out on the last round in the middle and do a round of box breathing. 4 in, 4 out, 4 hold, 4 4 out, 4 hold. And then we'll do it over the left side and over the right side. There we go. Switching directions. And stretching out. Box breath. Box breath to the left. And to the right. And come on up. Reverse the position of the legs. What was on top goes below, what was behind goes in front. We're gonna start this time with 6 rotations in the other direction and then 5 in reverse. As we did the first time. Again, stretching out on the last round to do some box breathing, center, then right, then left. All right, here we go. And reversing. And stretching out, box breath. Box over the right. And over the left. And come on up. Something on. So have a great weekend. See you Monday. Take care, stay dry, stay cool. Oh, Richard, glad to see you came back. Good, excellent.